This is another KC5 production. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe.
You wanna listen in your ride, even when you in your crib. Are you ready for this trip? You know nobody do it live like me.
I hope you guys are ready. It's time to get into it.
Let's go.
What's going on, world?
What's happening?
We are the KC Vibe, and we are back to vibe with you guys yet one more again.
Yep.
Welcome back. Today we got like a real how we say, like, lazy look going today. It's almost bedtime.
It is bedtime.
Twas the night before a podcast.
I ain't gonna say lazy. I'm gonna say comfortable. It's a
Yeah.
comfortable look.
It's like a pajama theme. We doing a pajama theme today. Woohoo!
Okay.
So yeah, we are on the couch today, chilling with you guys. Real comfortable, like about to, drop this podcast. So you want to tell them what we're getting into today? Because it was your idea today.
I mean, I don't know the specific topic, but
The what?
specific topic. But it's about when exes try to embarrass you.
Mm-hmm.
Then I send you like an example of what I'm talking about here.
Oh, you did.
All right. So particularly the example used was with Rick Ross, his girlfriend or his ex. I don't know whether they were married or not, but she tried to embarrass him.
Mm-hmm.
And
It says it's his baby mama.
His baby mom, his BM. Yeah, not BM. But his baby mama tried to embarrass him. And so she
I just forgot why you said not be him.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Yo.
So you got it right.
Yeah.
Gonna read it? Now this was taken from World Star Hip Hop. And I'm about to read this.
Yeah.
It says Rick Ross would never be at peace. His baby mama Tia just put him on blast again.
Mm-hmm.
So it happened more than once, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Saying she's seen it, tried it, wrote it, and claims he's a dusty with a shrimply in his boxies.
Mm-hmm.
If your ex talks about you like this online, what's your next move? Which I think is a very legitimate question.
I mean, apparently, if she got a kid by him, she ain't care about the shrimp and shit. You know what? Well, I digress. We'll get into that later. First, I'm gonna hit the folks with the quote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
So when it comes to these exes and retaliation and all that, the first thing that popped in my head was jealousy.
Okay.
A lot of times it's jealousy, and that jealousy is what causes random what's the word I'm looking for?
Retaliation.
I wouldn't say, well, in some cases it's retaliation, but just like random are you fixing my mic? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just you moving away
Just
from
random like stuff that people post on social media, stuff that they tell their friends, all that fun stuff. So I got two quotes, right?
Okay.
The first one is jealousy is a disease. Love is a health condition. The mature mind often mistakes one for the other, or assumes that the greater the love, the greater the jealousy. I just read that all kinds of wrong, so I'm gonna run it back.
Okay.
Okay. Jealousy is a disease. Love is a health condition. The immature mind often mistakes one for the other or assumes that the greater the love, the greater the jealousy. That's the first quote, right?
Okay.
The second one is don't be so quick to believe the stories you hear about someone, especially if the one who's telling the stories is someone who is jealous, angry, and bitter.
Okay. All right. All right. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true and all, but you gotta look at that. It depends on the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross. Okay. Rick Ross
Mm-hmm.
is a multimillionaire, right?
This is true.
Multimillionaire with different like restaurant franchises and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, like you said, you mentioned something earlier before you read that. You said that she wasn't complaining about that before,
I did say
right?
that. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, here's the thing. She could have really been thinking that the whole time, but she wasn't saying that because she was spending up all that dude money. And you had to buy her up all this stuff that she probably wanted. And she was like, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut
Mm.
about what I'm really feeling about him. But now, since it's over, she able to expose the situation, and she want to embarrass him due to that. I mean, what she's saying could be true, right?
I mean, yeah, it could be true.
I mean, so it could be jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could be both. It could be she want to embarrass him, and she's upset and angry, but she could be telling the truth. But we don't know. We
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, and not to play like devil's advocate or anything, but you also got to look at the point that have you ever heard the saying hurt people hurt people?
Of course.
So it's like what happened within their relationship or what happened within a conversation that was had, between the two of them where she was hurt and now she feels like she has to go out and try to hurt him. Like not just hurt his feelings, but now you're hurting his reputation, you're hurting his manhood.
Yeah.
You're playing on his ego
Yeah.
because probably something that was said where she was hurt and she wanted to go back and hurt him in return.
Yeah. I mean, that's retaliation. I mean, yeah, he Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? He pretty sure he can go anywhere and get any woman he wants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how the cookie crumbles. When people got money, a lot of those. I ain't gonna say every woman like that. There's a lot of women like that that say, "Oh, he got money." You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I feel you on
You
that.
feel me? So
But
he ain't gonna have no problem with that.
however, but taking it from the aspect of a celebrity,
Yeah.
taking it back from someone who has money.
Okay.
And if we take it down to just like regular,
A
degular
regular
people,
person.
you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stuff like this happens
An
all the
average
time.
Joe.
I remember, if you want to take a journey with me, let's get on the train. We can take a journey, and if we journey back to the year of 2007, and we journey to the location of Mannheim, Germany,
Okay.
and we take it back to a commissary in the sandwich department. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
There was an individual who I felt was jealous with your situation, and she decided to make up a bunch of stories in order to kind of infiltrate what it is that we had going on.
Okay. All right. So
now you weren't the richest person in the world.
Listen, hold on.
But
before we do that, you mentioned the commissary, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know what that is. What is a commissary?
If you don't know what the commissary or the PX is, that means y'all haven't been listening to us long enough. Go back to season 1. Okay. We've told this story season 1. What was it? Episode 2, episode 3. We've told this story before, but it's just to bring it back to. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If a person is jealous or if a person is hurt, they're gonna try to hurt you in return, or they're gonna try to do something to damage your reputation, regardless of how much money you have.
So. Yeah, I understand that.
Retaliation comes in the form of multiple things, which is there's retaliation on the job. Someone get
Yeah.
mad. We talked about that a couple podcasts ago with the CEO. He
Yeah.
decided to fire the cameraman because he got mad. That's retaliation.
Yeah.
There's retaliation within relationships. That's why we got laws now on like revenge porn and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
because people try to embarrass people by putting out tapes. Half of the sex tapes is out there right now is out there because of something that a jealous ex decided to leak. I
Hmm.
was reading Eve. No,
Yeah.
Eve.
Who?
Eve.
Eve. Yeah.
Eve. Rough Riders Eve.
Yeah.
Eve.
Eve.
And she had an ex who decided to put out a tape that was filmed uh that she thought was, something that was private.
Yeah.
The ex decided to put it out. That
Hmm.
Ray J, not saying that he's a victim or anything, but from what I heard, I think it was the Kardashians who decided to put that
Yeah. Yeah.
tape
That's what he
out.
said. Yeah.
You
That's
know
what
what
he
I'm
said.
saying?
Yeah. He kind.
It's
He.
like
Yeah.
it's that revenge, that jealousy,
Yeah.
and that a lot of times just seeking attention.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. I mean. It's like I said. It's two sided. You know.
Right.
I mean. It's like looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at one thing, which is yourself. Then yourself is looking at you again. But you got it's like an illusion, an optical illusion. And when a person gets mad, like if I was to get mad at you and you said you was leaving me, I I'm not gonna put my hands on you. God, I ain't trying to go to jail or prison, nothing like that. But I'm gonna find a way to get you.
I
I'm gonna find a way to
mean,
get you. And some people take it to that level where they just straight up try to embarrass that person and put them out there
mhm,
so the whole world can see.
yeah,
And that is the main issue. That's the problem. And sometimes, depending on who the person who they talking about, that can be devastating to that person.
I mean that is true. That
But
is true.
but to some people, it's just like, okay, so what?
Sometimes the rumors be so intense that you're hearing something about yourself for the first time, where you just sitting there like, dang, I didn't even know that about me. But jealousy is a very, 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 very strong and dangerous trait.
Yeah, it is.
Like extremely strong,
Yeah,
extremely dangerous. That jealousy trait. That's why they say like social
yeah,
media and stuff
yeah.
like that. It plays a part in this because so many people build up this lifestyle. So many people build up this image. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And a lot of times people are getting jealous of that image. People are getting
Yeah,
jealous of this limelight. People are getting jealous of the fact that they think everything is all peachy clean and stuff like that. And they're like, no, it can't be all good. Let me find something
yeah,
to knock this person off of their high
yeah.
horse.
Yeah. Look, I always say jealousy is the cousin of hate. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because usually with jealousy comes hate and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can look, a person can look at you and be like you just said, find something, digging.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to get you off your high horse.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of time they hating on you because they want to be you
Mm-hmm.
or be where you at.
Mm-hmm.
So the jealousy and the hate play hand in hand, and a lot of time, and
Mm-hmm.
it can be like that with the exes too, right?
Yeah,
Like
because
they
it's a
see,
comparison
yeah, they see
component.
you don't move down, right?
Yeah.
So they like, well, he don't move down or she don't move down, but I'm still stuck right here.
I mean, a lot of times, like again, like I said, not playing devil's advocate, but a lot of the times, when it comes to jealous exes and stuff, they look at what the new girl or what the new guy had that they were trying
Yeah,
to achieve that they weren't able to achieve. So maybe he was like, he was a bum when he was with you, and now that you guys aren't together, he's with someone who's actually pushing him for greatness, and now he's doing very well in life, and you're looking like, dang, where was that when I
yeah,
wanted that? Maybe he never gets a haircut and he just looks a hot mess. But now he's with someone who's like, hey, babe, why don't you, grow your beard out? Why don't you,
hmm
shape your hair up a little bit? And now that jealous ex is like, well, where was this guy? Where was this Stefan image when I was with you.
I mean,
So
yeah,
that's what that comparison. That
yeah,
comparison is extremely dangerous, just like that jealousy is. Like you go through life trying to compare yourself to Susie and compare yourself to freaking what Keisha got in her relationship, and it's like you don't know what it took for them to get to
yeah,
that point.
yeah,
Like just because me and you vibe together in a relationship don't mean that you and one of your ex-girlfriends vibe that same daggone way.
obviously not.
Which which is why like the achievements
Yeah,
is gonna be totally different. Like you're gonna achieve different stuff with me than you achieved with Susie
yeah,
because we're two totally different people. And maybe Susie will look at our relationship right now and be like, y'all doing real good. I don't like it.
mm-hmm,
That's not cool. And they'll try to dig in and try to infiltrate that and try to tear that apart.
exactly.
And that's why it goes back to our main thing that we've talked about since the dawn of time with this podcast. That goes back to communication.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
a jealous individual can come into your relationship like a freaking tornado and destroy everything in its path.
mm-hmm. That's the goal. That's their goal.
So if your relationship, if you guys don't have a relationship based on communication where you guys can talk out exactly what's going on, yo, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
Like I gotta be able to look at something and be like, yeah, she said this, that, and the third about my man, but I'm confident enough
yeah,
in my relationship to know,
yeah.
yeah, that ain't true.
And that's the thing. Are you confident? Because when you hear things, we human, right?
Mm-hmm.
We act out on emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody was been like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, your girl used to do this, that, and the third. Woo, woo. It'll probably make me feel some type of way, but you have to recognize, hey, these these are attacks. These
Mm-hmm.
are attacks. Ain't got nothing to do with what we going on, what we got going on now. What she used to do or what he used to do, yeah. With that person, okay, whatever. That was used to. We're looking
Mm-hmm.
at now. And you mentioned something, right?
What I mean.
You said that now, since he is with her, he's growing his beard out, he's getting haircuts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the point of being in a good relationship with somebody is you want that person to bring the best out of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't want a person that's gonna be with you and they're not helping you progress.
Right.
And you're not helping them progress.
That's that effort.
You
You
know what
gotta
I'm
be
saying?
able to put effort into a
So
relationship.
what so why would I be mad? Well, I ain't gonna say me, but the other person, yeah, they're gonna be mad because they probably feel like, hey, look, I was the best thing since sliced
You were
bread.
the breast,
the, yeah,
not the breast.
you reminded me about something. But but I'm the best thing since sliced bread, and
Mm-hmm.
we was together for this many years and this, that, and the third. But he been with this person, or she been with that person for like not even half the time that we was together, and they just totally changed.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is not this is gonna be a little different. But I do got a question.
Okay. I might have an answer.
Okay, I've heard girls say that they look at certain men as
Mm-hmm.
projects. They
Okay.
see a man a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
then they want to change him.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the Stefan and Stevie Urkel situation. They see they or it could be like
I was
no,
gonna say Stefan and
yeah.
Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel wanted to change himself. Lord did not
I know
change
that,
him. He changed himself.
but what I'm saying is that
Bad example.
okay, all right. Well, I just said like this thing, like
Mm-hmm.
if a dude on some gangster ish or whatever, he got multiple women or whatever. He's known to be a playboy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A girl hooks up with him
Mm-hmm.
simply because she wants to change the way he is.
Okay.
She wants to change his attitude, his image into what she likes. And then once that's done and she got him hooked, she breaks up with him. Because there's no fun in it now. The project is done, so she's not
I was
entertained
with you
by
for a
the.
little
No,
bit.
no, no. I ain't talking about us. I ain't
No,
talking about
no,
us.
no, no, no. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I was with you for. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about like your story that you
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
told,
yeah, yeah.
the adventure you just took the people on. I was
Yeah.
with you for a second because I also know that sometimes a person can see potential in you that you don't see in yourself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's not about changing a person. It's about knowing a person has so much more to offer
Yeah.
if only they had somebody to bring that
Yeah.
out of them. Which is why I think a lot of relationships when we talked about, oh well, I was with him for X amount of years and he never did that. Well, did you push him to do that?
Yeah.
Or did you encourage him to do that?
Yeah.
Or did you tell him, yo, you know, if you put your mind to it, you can do that?
Yeah.
So a lot of times that's what that is when it comes to like potential and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as far as dropping him
Yeah.
afterwards, that right there is all about maturity.
Okay. All right. So, because I've heard that before. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, you usually
I've heard
hear
it.
that like in younger people.
Okay.
Like early
But
20s. We
what's the
finna play
point
this
though?
game.
I'm like, why would you spend time trying to help this person change? Usually, I'm just saying.
A lot of times it's just to say they did it. A lot of people want to play Pretty Women. You know, have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, but that folk get hurt.
A
though.
lot of people want to play
That
Pretty
man done
Women.
changed his whole lifestyle.
Mhm.
Done changed his whole philosophy of how he feel about women. Because it's usually the dudes that fall to being the victim of those situations.
Look at
You
you,
know what I'm
trying
saying?
to victimize the man.
No, I'm just saying. Because I've seen it
Ouch.
before.
Uh-huh.
I've seen it before.
Mm.
And that would affect him. Because he like, dang, shout I done changed my whole life for you. Now your son, you said you bored with me. And now you want to drop me?
But honestly, I think that right there is the root of where this whole thing ties back into.
Yeah.
Like, that's where the jealousy starts. It's like you go through all of this, you changed me, and then you decided to drop me type situation. And then when someone else picks up that changed man and actually learns to appreciate that, that's when shorties are sitting back and they be like, oh, I did that. I did that. Because when I first met you, you were pushing carts at Walmart, and now look at you, CEO of a company, but I did that. I'm the one that pushed. So a lot of times that's where that jealousy, starts to boil.
I got another
Because
name.
have you ever heard the saying, you don't know how good you got it until it's gone?
Exactly. Now I got another name that just popped up when you said that. Kevin Hart. You know how his girl always claim, hey, look, I was there before the fame. And when he got famous, he decided to leave me. I don't think that's how it really worked. I think that they probably wasn't. I don't know what was going on in their house, but it could have been a whole lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? And then when he got famous, she all of a sudden said, "Oh yeah, he left me when he got money."
They're both famous.
But he was famous for her, right? She famous now, right?
No, I mean they're both like comedians.
Yeah.
But this is the thing though. Sometimes it just don't work.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
there's so many couples that get dogged out because they were in a relationship with someone and then they left that person and got into a relationship with someone else, and now they're like, oh, you done moved on when you got famous. Look at D-Wade.
D-Wade? I don't know nothing about him before Gabrielle. I ain't know his situation.
He had a whole high school sweetheart, was together forever. Now they talking about his high school sweetheart homeless and all that. He done moved on with his life. It's like you don't know what goes on in people's houses.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be someone out here in these streets that's trying to make you look bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, that goes back to communication and being confident enough in your relationship to know, hey, now what they saying ain't true.
Yeah.
And then just being confident enough in your person. Because, like, with this whole Rick Ross situation, when it comes to a man and his manhood and his ego, he kind of,
play with that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Rick Ross could very well have went out here and be like, well, you weren't saying that when I was doing this, that, and the third. So again, it talks about the maturity within yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be mature enough to know when to let go of a situation and just be like, okay, they just talking out the side of their neck, and it is what it is.
Yeah. And you weren't with me shooting free throws in the gym.
I mean, a lot of times you were with me shooting free throws in the gym, but this is the thing right here.
Yeah.
You want to use that. This is the analogy right here.
Mm-hmm.
You saying you weren't with me shooting in the gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Some people, you were with me shooting in the gym, but I was getting my own rebound.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you were with me from the get-go, yeah, but what improvement were you bringing into my life? How are you helping me?
Yeah.
Any?
That's what I'm saying. Rick Ross is saying, hey, he could be like, you weren't with me shooting free throws in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Why you turn it into free throws? You know what I'm saying is you weren't with me shooting in the gym.
I thought it was free throw.
No, they shooting they shooting half court shots, they shooting free throws, they doing alley oops.
Well, my mistake.
3-pointers and all kinds of stuff. Like, you weren't with me shooting.
It's a song, ain't it? Him and Drake did.
I don't know. Anyway, it's you weren't with me from the jump when we were putting in this work to make it happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, like I said, could have been there.
Yeah.
From the jump when you were making stuff happen, but they didn't bring anything to it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know when to walk away from that.
Yeah. And it ain't easy to recognize that, but it'll be a situation where it's like, dang, I feel stuck. Feel like I can't move nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So you slowly, I mean, it happens. You slowly start to separate yourself until the point comes where it's like, are we still in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? And I think what make this situation a little bit more messy, a little bit more toxic, is that notice it didn't say his ex girlfriend, it's his baby mama. So you gotta understand, them kids gonna get older, and they gonna see what's going on too. And that's
one
the crazy
thing about
part.
The internet is it never dies.
It never does. Once you put something out there, it's out there.
Like, we are almost
real.
at our time.
Babe, we still got 3 minutes.
I know. That's why we gotta start wrapping it up. What do you want the people to know? What do you want them to take from this? Give them a clip note.
Now, what I want people to know is that, hey, look, sometimes things don't work out, okay? Just because they don't work out doesn't mean you got to talk bad about the person that you was with, okay? You don't have to put that person out there like that, okay? Whether it's true or not, let the personal stay personal. You go on about your business if they don't want on about theirs. Of course, we would love for stuff to work out, but if it doesn't, don't put them on blast because that could be devastating. That's how people, you know what I'm saying, lose their mental health. Like, they go crazy because you don't put my business out there. And don't do that, people. Don't do that. Keep it 100, 8 more than 92 by keeping that stuff to yourself and talking to that person. If they don't want to talk, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. At the end of the day, you will be safe, and they will be safe if you just keep your mouth shut. Yeah. It ain't about embarrassing people because you didn't get your way. Yeah.
All right. This is what I got for the people. Sometimes a jealous heart can turn into a stone.
Okay.
And sometimes people take those stones and they throw it, not realizing that that they live in a glass house themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are times where you are in a relationship and your relationship just turns into a coexistence. And when that happens, if one of you guys are mature enough to walk away from
Yep.
that situation, the other party has to be mature enough to accept the fact that the relationship didn't work and just move on.
Move on.
And then maybe, just maybe, if you take that energy and that time and that passion and you take it away from embarrassing your ex and you put it towards trying to better yourself, maybe you'll set yourself up for a relationship that's actually healthy, a relationship that's actually going to be successful, something that you can be proud of. Because jealousy ultimately just turns into embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
So now you looking crazy because you are dogging this person out. You are telling all their deepest, darkest secrets. You letting the world know everything that they did wrong. But everyone in the world looking at you like, well, how long were you with them? If it was so bad, why were you with them so long?
Absolutely.
If you were so bad, why didn't you get off the ride? Why'd you keep riding it? If it was a shrimp, why didn't you trade it in for a lobster?
See?
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I got for the people. Don't be out here being rude. Don't be out here being jealous. Because jealousy is going to ultimately just turn into embarrassment. And that's what the situation ended up being. Now you're just embarrassed because you just let the whole world know that this dude was your man for all them years and he had a small package. That's ridiculous.
That's sad.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
All right. You got anything else you want to let the people know?
That's all I got.
Alrighty, before we ski daddle on up out of here, I gotta stop and shout out the fact that we got a couple things going on outside of the podcast. Every week I'm starting a new segment on TikTok called 5 Gems to keep your energy expensive. And it's when I just get up there and just drop 5 things for you to just take with you for the week and carry out, hopefully share with somebody else, and hopefully make your life better and make your energy expensive. We are also starting to go live on the TikTok once a week. So come for good sips, better vibes with KC Vibe on the TikTok.
Yeah.
What you got going on, baby?
Yeah, I try to do I do weekly I ain't gonna say updates, but she got the gems going on. I just speak on behalf of.
We're gonna come up with a fancy name for yours.
I don't need a name. I just freestyle. I just go with it, and whatever
We're gonna go freestyles with Simo.
It could be that. Okay, it could be
Look
that.
at that.
But basically, I'm just dropping knowledge. To it ain't just particularly to the fellas, but it could be to anybody of experiences that I've been through and had to overcome in order to be successful in the relationship that I'm in. And and we do our thing on Friday. Well, we got a day for
the live is Friday.
For the live on Fridays, we do that. And
however, but this Friday, you guys, you are not gonna see us on live this Friday. We have an event going on with our daughter. For you guys who follow us on our socials, y'all know that our daughter has been working very hard on this production. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be kicking it. We're gonna be kicking it with her. So Saturday.
Yeah. And look,
most likely be on that live.
Look, come through. Don't be in. Look, come through.
You need the address. The address is AO_KO and the number 2 on TikTok. That's AO_KO and the number 2 on TikTok is my socials. Then we are the KC Vibe Podcast on TikTok. What you got, baby?
Mine's Martimar86. It's Martimar86. MARTIMAR86. Okay.
Yep.
That's my tag. That's my tag on TikTok.
The website is www.kcvibepodcast.com. That's kcvibepodcast.com. You guys, I have been getting a lot of messages for brands and deals and all that fun stuff on my socials. So if you are listening anything that is business related
Yeah.
can be forwarded to askkcvibe@gmail.com. That's askkcvibe@gmail.com, and we will try to get back to you guys real quick and in a hurry.
And look, you tune into the live. Hey, if you drink a little something, bring it with you. Bring it with you. You know, we bring it with you. If you don't, you get your Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or something. You know what I'm saying?
And if you guys have not seen my eyes during this podcast, you guys know that I am tired. I am exhausted. It is 12:30 in the a.m. and it's way past my bedtime. So
I gotta go to work.
I'm gonna go ahead and
hold on. Look, I'm excited about this live on Saturday. We're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I got a new drink. We're gonna be sipping on.
Okay,
You know
but until they pay me, I'm not gonna promote.
We ain't gonna promote nothing.
So if you want me to promote your drink, go ahead and hit askkcvibe@gmail.com. That's skcvibe@gmail.com. I have nothing more to add. My husband can sit here and continue to talk to you guys if he would like, but your girl's about to make like a baby and head out.
Oh, you gonna steal my word,
bruh? I have been saying that. Okay, yeah. Now he's hired because he's starting to imagine this stuff is his saying. So if you ain't got nothing else to add, I'm going to go ahead and close us out. You good?
Yeah,
you good?
We good, baby. Come on.
As always, I'm the K.
And I'm the C.
Thanks for vibing with us, you guys. We will see you next Friday. Bye.
Don't forget